we go. What's up, everyone? It's me. It's the Bat Fan. Yep, I'm back today. I know I said I wasn't going to be around for a couple of days, but I've been reading through my comments in one of my shorts, and I feel like I need to speak about this subject some more. All right, This is the thing about the WNBA players saying they want to be paid more, blah, blah, they're going to strike. Look, ready? First thing, Adam Silver was at the All-Star game. Why was he at the All-Star game? Maybe because he thinks Kathy does not know how to do her job. 2, Adam Silver knows how to make money. And he knows Caitlin Clark is going to make a lot of money for the WNBA. And the NBA owns 42% of the WNBA. So he does not want them to fuck up that investment. 2, 3, well, you probably didn't watch the game. But the players I feel like they're being misled by Brianna Stewart and Fee Collier, because Fee Collier and Brianna Stewart, the best thing for them to happen to them, for them, is for the WNBA to fail. So they can get all the talent into Unrivaled that's already got, a couple of years left on their deal with TNT. And they get, their owners of the league. So if that league blows up, they'll get the money. See, this is what I see. I see that, Gabby Williams came out and said, basically, they don't want, other players playing in other leagues. No, they don't. They don't want you playing in other leagues if they're going to start paying $1 million fucking contracts, because you're an investment for their team. If you go overseas or you play in Unrivaled and you get hurt, well, guess what? They're losing money or opportunity to win a championship. And God forbid a superstar like Caitlin Clark goes over and plays in Unrivaled or goes overseas and plays. Guess what? That will kill the league. So if they're going to start paying big contracts, what do you think? NBA players can go over and play in a fucking Russian league? No. You think NFL players could go play, in any other league? No. That shit is in their contract. No. Because that's just the way it is. This is a business, people, and players are an investment. So if one of the things is players want to stay being able to play in different leagues, well, you know what I could see what happens is, all right, you're going to get the players that want to, leave the WNBA. If things don't work out, there's going to be players that want to leave the WNBA, maybe go to Unrivaled. And then there's going to be players that don't want to do that, and they're going to want to stay in the WNBA. Once the new numbers come out, trust me, these girls are going to get a raise, all right? Deserving or not deserving, in future income for the WNBA, it would be smart to give the girls their raise and keep a majority of the players there, right? Say Fee and Stu leave, okay, well, Unrivaled's going to fail if it doesn't have stars like Caitlin Clark there. So I think Fee Collier is an amazing basketball player, but she just doesn't have the following to hold down the league, okay? If they split into two, and whenever that TNT deal is done with Unrivaled, it's going to fall apart, and then the really good players are going to want to come back and play in the WNBA. Because, yeah, there's all these other leagues around the world, but the WNBA gives you recognition. So you get all these extra sponsorships. That's why I said there's girls in the league that make, women in the league, that make incredible money. And it's all for endorsements. So them wanting to get paid and then threaten a strike, knowing that there's women in the league that live off of paycheck to paycheck, is kind of fucking selfish. But I see the angle that's going with Stu and Fee, and everybody just needs to open up their eyes. I'm telling you, I don't think the younger generation is going to follow them. I think they're going to be like, nah, we're good, because, like I said, there's people that are living paycheck to paycheck. So I see that the WNBA is going to say, you know what? We don't want Fee and Stewie at the bargaining table. We want two other people that aren't invested in another league. And we'll see what happens. And I bet you Adam Silver is going to jump in there and be like, hey, you know what? This is what we're going to do. You guys want to get paid more? We'll pay you more. Can't play in another league. Because if Kathy keeps fucking up, trust me, the NBA is going to come in and take over. All right, guys. I just feel like I had to get this video out because all the comments underneath the other video. So the Liberty, the Fever come and play the Liberty for their first game back after the All-Star break. That's Tuesday night. I will not be able to make a video for that. So my prediction for the Liberty versus the Fever is the Fever by 50. I'm out.